the Capital One Discover merger. They had received a lawsuit and one of these merger letters, they're just a letter, that's attached to the lawsuit to justify Cap One saying, we own the debt now as of May something 2025. So I'm going to show you how to get around that, how to beat the merger, and some cool ideas I had. Remember, a merger does not create ownership in anything. It only transfers what exists. That's key, especially when you think about securitization. So if you've been sued by Capital One claiming they took over your Discover Card Bank, I've got a number of cool things you could do. As I was writing this today, I started getting ideas and I came up with some great letters and a great cheat sheet. You know I love my cheat sheets. Anyway, and they're all for you, and they're embedded in Parker GPT at Killdebt.com. I believe when this video drops, 2.0 will be live. It's Sunday. We are working on it right now to bring it to you. I hope it's worth the wait. I think it will be. So 6 possible things I want to show, or basically have Cap One prove when we face one of these lawsuits. Shazam. They got to prove they own your specific debt. Not a debt, but your specific debt. Impossible in the current document I'm seeing. Proof of the merger. Well, there's a letter attached, Your Honor. It says Cap One Debt Collector Attorney. You say, well, that's a letter, and I'll show you why that's not so good. Your original agreement with Discover. I'm going to show you a lawsuit today. It's a typical lawsuit with an interesting twist on how you beat the average Cap One Discover lawsuit. Documentation of the transfer of your debt. They got to show, just like any other case, to meet their burden of proof that your debt is the one they're collecting upon. Proof you owe the amount claimed. They got to show, they can't just say, well, I owe $6,000. Prove it. Proof the debt was not securitized. Discover Bank securitizes all their stuff. So think about that layer of proof. Not only have they got to prove they own your specific debt, it wasn't securitized, which it was. And I added a number 7, even though I said the 6 possible things. Cap One is a debt collector acting as a creditor. You'll see. So let's see this letter, this famous letter that gets attached to debt collector lawsuits from Cap One around the country. Shazam. And that's from the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. And essentially they're saying, yep, the merger happened, but maybe it didn't. So nowhere does it say Capital One automatically owns your specific debt.